This is This is If you want to know how I transform my body from this to this, stick around to the fuck, bro? My whole computer's gone black. What the Who the fuck's knocking on my door? No one's home. The federal government has a message for you. If you want to get six-pack abs, you need to watch the whole video. But the whole video is so fucking long! No! All jokes aside, you can get some results from either watching the to-do video or the mindset video, but if you really want to get the results you really want, you gotta watch both, man. Right, let's crack into it. So it took me about a year, I think it was July 2023 until July 2024 to reach from this to this. Yeah, and from the very start, I knew it wasn't a sprint. You can't lose weight just by sprinting. And what I mean by sprint is you think you're going to hustle for 3 months and you're gonna get slim and get shredded or whatever, get a six-pack, and then you don't need to work out anymore. But that's not how I view weight loss, and that's not how you should, or in my opinion, it's a very short, I wouldn't say shortcutish, but it's a very unsustainable way of viewing weight loss. How I view weight loss, or how I viewed weight loss, is that it's a lifestyle change and it's habits you slowly build into your life. For example, I started off with walking for 10 minutes a day. And at my peak of exercise, I exercised 90 minutes a day, 3 sessions of exercise a day while working a full-time job. And I wasn't healthy at the start. It took me a year to lose 20 kg. And if I were you, I wouldn't expect to do it in 3 months. Give yourself a year, 2 years to get this physique that you want. Alright, let's crack into the mindsets, baby. I think the main important point is to have accountability. When you're doing it by yourself, you will need a lot of willpower to fucking make yourself be on track. I'm gonna count my calories, I'm going to eat clean, I'm gonna eat protein, I'm not gonna snack, especially the not gonna snack part. For a very long time, I tried to not snack without accountability, but it never worked. But when someone is watching you, someone is pushing you, you need that person to push you. When someone is pushing you to eat healthier, snack less, it's so much easier. It removes all the willpower because I don't want to disappoint that person. It just makes it 10 times, 20 times easier. And that's one of the most important steps to actually eating healthy. If you want to work with me and get this shit handled, you want to get the results, the physique you really, really want, click the link below and sign up to work with me. Let's say you are going to snack for 4 times a week. Then next week, you'll snack 3 times a week. I think it's very important to tell your accountability partner this so that they can actually hold you accountable. You gotta tell the truth on the accountability group chat thingy. You can't be saying, I didn't snack last night when you actually did. That's one really important element to the accountability part of this guide. So when you tell the truth, you tell your accountability partner, I want to snack 1 time less next week. I want to snack 3 times next week. This week I'm doing 4. When you snack 5 times a week, your accountability partner will be like, hey, watch that. You're not honoring your word. You said you would do 4 times this week. You're doing 5. That's the magic behind an accountability partner. That's the real magic behind the accountability partner. It makes it very easy to just keep to your goal. Whereas if you do it by yourself, you're just going to be like, I can just I'll just do it next week. I'll just push my goals towards next week. And you just tell yourself in your head and then you forget. And that's how it just makes it really you're not keeping yourself accountable because it's not tracked. Like for example, with my accountability buddy, I have it all tracked on my phone. Like I snapshot lunch, I snapshot dinner. This is what I'm eating, this is what I'm snacking. It makes it very clear, it makes it very defined. Whereas if you just do it by yourself, be like, oh, I don't know what I ate last night. Did I snack last night? Like the whole point of an accountability buddy is so that you keep track of your meals and your snacks and all that kind of stuff. So what I recommend doing is sending pictures of your breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacking to your accountability partner. This is the best way to avoid using willpower to run your fucking sprint. And what I mean by that is most people try to lose weight by sprinting 3 months. They lost weight and then, oh, I can go back to eating shit again. It's like, no, dude, you have to make it a fucking marathon, a lifelong marathon. You have to make it a way of life. You eat healthy so you feel good about yourself because all the good food gives you good energy. And you feel confident about your body because it looks good. So, to make it a marathon, you need cheat meals. Say 1 to 2 cheat meals a week. But other than that, like, it's freaking clean. If you're trying to use willpower to eat clean, like, it's not going to help. This is why you need an accountability buddy. This is a marathon, not a sprint. If you rely on willpower alone, you will just fucking give up. Eventually, you'll bounce back. You'll gain back all the weight you lost. Like what happened to me last time. I was skinnier than this. I was 50 kg. And I ate really clean, but I had no cheat meals. And then I bounced back and like ate chips every night for 5 years. Now I'm back on track. If you compare me to the previous video, I'm so much skinnier. But that's because I made it sustainable. I have cheat meals once or twice a week. And if you can't find an accountability buddy, find a personal trainer that will track your meals for you. Yeah. The next important point, and I think the most important point, is actually taking baby steps. Because you're not going to jump from exercising 10 minutes a day to like exercising 5 times a week. That's just not realistic. Like, your body needs time, your brain, your body needs time to adjust. Your body, your brain, it works on slow progress. And like, congratulations and giving yourself props. So take one step at a time. What's one small thing you can do today? Plan out your week. What's the goal for this week? Maybe the goal for this week is to exercise 10 minutes 3 times this week. The goal for today would be just to walk for 10 minutes today. Don't fucking try to, oh, I'm going to do 5 HIIT exercises this week when you're doing none. It's impossible. Like, you can do it for a week, 2 weeks, but you'll just give up. It'll be too hard. So take small baby steps. How can I push myself by 1 step this week, today? A journey of 1,000 steps begins with the smallest step. Can you walk for 10 minutes today? Do that for a week. Can you walk for 3 times 10 minutes a day? Do that for a week. Make it a habit. Maybe do that for 2-3 weeks. Then, after you're accustomed to that, can you walk for 20 minutes 3 times a week? Then you slowly push yourself. You're not gonna jump like, bah, it's bop, 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 bop. Slow progress. That's the way. If you jump, you will fucking fuck up your progress. The next point is push yourself. Now this might seem a little paradoxical to the last point. The last point was go easy on yourself, make it sustainable. But you want to push yourself still. You want to, okay, let's say you want to swim 5 times a week. So this week you swim 3 times. Next week you swim 4 times. Then the week after you swim 5 times. You still want to push yourself and push past your limits. See what's possible. The possibilities are endless. Dude, there was one time I only exercised like 15 minutes a day. And then I went from that to exercising 3 times a day for half an hour each. So I went from 15 minutes a day to 90 minutes a day of exercise. During those times I did yoga, I did weightlifting, I did swimming. Dude, and I had work. I had to work a 9 to 5 job and come back and exercise 3 times. The possibilities are endless. You want to push yourself because you will see, okay, for example, when I push myself in exercise, my energy just went through the roof. Like my libido went through the roof too. It was crazy how when I exercised so much, I got even more energy. The possibilities are endless. You want to push yourself, but there's a caveat to this. You want to push yourself at a sustainable pace. So back then when I exercised 3 times a day, I pushed myself too much and I kind of like dropped off. I got a little sick. Now I'm exercising maybe once or twice a day. Twice max. You want to push yourself but in a sustainable way where the next day you still have energy to push. to exercise, to diet. You still have the willpower and the mental capacity to do what you need to do, to eat healthy, to exercise, to take your supplements, whatever. Next point, celebrate your successes. I can't emphasize how important this is. In an Asian society, in society in general, not just in Asian society, but more so I find in Asian societies where like when you were young, you were conditioned to say, let's say you get a B on your math test. Your mom's like, why the fuck is it not an A? Why are you third place, not first place? So like we're so conditioned on beating ourselves up to motivate ourselves that like giving ourselves props, celebrating our successes just seems like such a like, won't I slack off if I celebrate my success kind of thing? Won't I stay and remain comfortable if I reward myself? But that's actually not the case. It's just that you've been conditioned on this negative motivation for so long that you think that way. But in actual fact, for example, when you're a kid without all that conditioning, like I study psychology, like when you're a kid, does your kid feel more motivated? You're like, good job, or why do you suck so much? Which are they more motivated by? We're all kids inside. You just need to learn how to motivate your inner child. So when you hit your goal today, I exercise for 15 minutes. Dude, fucking props yourself, man. Fucking celebrate. Give yourself a reward, like freaking, like let yourself loose for a bit. Like, oh, I'm gonna reward myself by going to the sauna. I'm gonna reward myself by freaking going to the spa. Okay, let's be a bit more realistic. Maybe not going to the spa after a 15-minute exercise. Maybe like I hit my goals this week. I exercise for 3-4 times this week. I'm gonna reward myself going to the spa this weekend. I'm gonna treat myself. I'm gonna reward myself. And then every time you, for example, like you don't feel like exercising, but you push yourself, give yourself some fucking props, dude. Props yourself. Like, yes, dude. Like, dude, good fucking job. You fucking rock, dude. To tell yourself this, like, even though I didn't feel like it, I fucking did it. Oh my god, I'm so fucking proud of you. That will give you much more motivation, much more long-term motivation, much more sustainable motivation than, fuck you, man. What the fuck? You said you were gonna fucking exercise today and you didn't. You suck, blah, blah, blah. That way doesn't work. That way will only get you so far. You're only gonna go 3 months of pushing yourself negatively that way. You're not going to last the long run. And this health journey is a long run. It's a lifetime process of inculcating healthy habits into your lifestyle. It's making eating healthy, exercising, taking supplements a way of life. You're not sprinting. If you sprint, you will get fat again. You will get fat again. But if you do it long term as a lifestyle, that's how you get long-term sustainable, lasting results. The next point might sound a little weird. So what I'm gonna suggest to you is to actually do yoga. But you're gonna tell me like, what the fuck is a slow-paced exercise like yoga? How's that gonna help me lose weight, lose fat, cut my fat to 15%? Hold on a second. Let me show you. Okay, so the yoga that I do, okay, it's not like very intensive, but it still does build up abs and like help you get a six-pack. But that's not the point. The whole point of doing yoga is to take notice of your breath and to bring awareness to your body. When you bring awareness to your body, when you notice how you feel inside, you will be able to feel the effects of your food. And when you feel the effects of your food, for example, you feel when you drink a green juice that has celery, lemon, ginger, spinach, cucumber in it, you feel energized. So you like, when you feel energized, you just naturally want to drink it. So I'm telling you to drink a green juice that will make you feel good. So you don't even have to push yourself to eat healthy. So like, it just takes away all the push yourself, like hustle to be healthy kind of shit. Like the approach that I want to build and inculcate into you guys is to make it easy, so easy that you want to be healthy. So for example, when you feel the effects of a green juice and you drink the green juice, like, oh shit, I feel good. I want to do it more. And you just realize like, I just made you drink a green juice. I just made you eat vegetables without even having to push you. Like you just naturally want to drink the green juice. Or for example, when you eat more protein, you feel satiated. Okay, one of the things that I like to do is to do the 4-4-12. So you eat breakfast, wait 4 hours, you eat lunch, you wait 4 hours, then you eat dinner and you wait 12 hours till you eat breakfast again. And the reason behind this is because during that 4 hours where you don't eat anything, you don't even have a snack, that is where you burn fat. It's the fat burning zone. And when you eat a lot of protein, you don't feel hungry in those 4 hours. After those 4 hours, you might start to feel a little hungry, and that's where you start to eat again. But when you eat a lot of protein, you replace your refined carbs, your white rice, with complex carbs like red rice, black rice, quinoa, and you eat a lot of vegetables, you eat a lot of protein, you eat some healthy fats like avocado, you feel full. You don't feel like snacking. And that's where you burn fat. Another example is, for example, when you eat McDonald's. You know McDonald's is bad for you, it makes you fat, it's not good for your body. But when you are able to feel the effects of your food, when you're able to do yoga day to day after you eat your food, you feel like, ugh. You just feel so lethargic after you eat McDonald's. You're like, what the fuck did I put in my body? But because you feel the effects of the food in your body, you know that that's something I don't want to eat because it saps away my energy, it saps away my life force, it saps away me feeling good. So this is one of the most important, I think it's up there with having an accountability buddy. Like this feeling the effects of your food is very important for eating healthy. And like even feeling the effects of exercise. You just feel so energized after an exercise session, or like when you exercise more. Feeling your body in general, having more body awareness will help you be healthier. And dude, like after inculcating all these habits, like I just naturally got a 6-pack. Isn't that whack? I was like, what? And I used to be so fat. So that's the end of part 1, the mindsets you need to have a healthy body, to build a 6-pack, to build a healthy lifestyle where you feel energized, where you just feel good overall. Stay tuned for part 2. Part 2 is where I go through the step-by-step, do this in order to get the results, the body that you want. Stay tuned for that.